What's up, dudes? See that? 2 hands. Why do we have 2 hands? Because we have our tripod today. Killing it, crushing it in the game. Proud of me. Survived to episode 2. Proud of us. This has been a super fun week. Our place of employment gave us the whole week off for the 4th of July week. So that's been incredible. So this episode's going to jump around a little bit. Because I've been in and out. You know what I mean? Squeeze in, get in where you fit in, type work on the car type week. But at the same time, with Pip being in the shop, the Mini Cooper, if you remember, lesson 1, with Pip the Mini Cooper being in the shop, I do have to get it roadworthy. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. This is this beautiful model-esque machine behind me, glimmering in the factory light. This is what I've affectionately come to call the Wampa, because I can't get over Star Wars. No, because I want to make it a snow beast. I got big plans. I'm not going to go into each detail of it now because we'll get there as we get there, right? So we'll see more of the details on that, but this is Snow Beast the Wampa. Thing is, and the reason it's so easily available to be modified, diplomatic, is because the condition it was in. While I'm so grateful for it, we're going to come back to that. This is not a slight at all on the Wampa. I'm so grateful for this awesome, just to have something to do this with. But the condition I got it in, let's call it 1 point. Let's call the front end of this car 1.5 stars. We'll just give her that much, huh? Yeah. Both of you. Front end, not in the best condition. So we came up with the design. It's going to be this kind of cool Mad Max. Like I said, it's going to have a snow purpose behind it. So we decided to give it, mostly for aesthetics. This is not like, let's go out and make some money when it snows, or anything like that. Just totally hoon aesthetics, like a Mad Max snow plowish front, what we're going for. But that doesn't have to all be entirely together, but it does have to have some kind of a working bumper that a police officer is not going to stop me and advise me on corrective action about. Yes, those words. This is super funny. I wish you guys could see it. It's just like this empty factory. Like, y'all aren't really here. You're here in my heart. You're here, but you're not really here. So I've just got this empty, echoing forever, and an occasional ghost behind me, doing ghost things. It's weird. It's weird, empty, and hollow, you know? I know you know. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about real quick is because of my work schedule, a lot of times when I say, this is what we're doing today, it's actually, this is what I'm doing tonight because you're all asleep, because I keep weird night hours. So, most times you see me, it is the middle of the night. So, I just thought that would be relevant for you to know. Anyways, I got notes here so I don't forget what I'm supposed to talk to you about. And they're all on my tripod. See what I got here? See what I'm doing? A-game. I think that's all I really got before we kick this thing off and I act like I'm not going to be showing you stuff that I did 4 days ago. But yeah, let's get this thing going. And that, exactly. All right, everybody. Like I said, we're going to be jumping around in this timeline a little bit. And at this point in the timeline, I've shaved my beard off. So, as not to confuse anyone, I've crafted this disguise so that we can talk about design a little bit. Let's talk about design. Now, on the Subi bumper design, here's what we're going for. We're going to be going for this kind of a frame, just a basic U frame for our bracket. We're going to mount this and this into the frame supports on the car. Okay? People driving by looking at my disguise, they don't even know that I shaved. You're welcome. So we're going to be doing this kind of a configuration. But what we're going to do with our plate steels, we're going to run one plate in the front there for any obstacles that might be in our path. You understand? Then we're going to cut the plate back across these metal corners. And that's so later we'll have this hardware to mount some kind of rally light. That's what this is, my drawing. Very technical. So we're going to bring this back. Then we're going to wait to run our attachments here until we decide how big mud tire, trail off-road tire for this snow we're going to run here, okay? So until we have these critical pieces, we can't add any of this. However, for our first stage of the design, we're going to do the U configuration. We're going to do some cool stuff with that. We're actually, instead of doing a square tube, we're going to take this square. What are we going to do? We're going to turn it on its side for being exotic. Okay, now we got a diamond tube. Much harder to weld things on, as we're going to find out in the past here, that is your future. See, that's what's going on with the beard. We're kind of time traveling here. So it's going to be much more difficult to work with. So of course, why wouldn't we do that? So we're going to do that on this, get some plate in, get some angles. We're going to weld this on here terribly, I might add, but we will put enough material in there to sink the Titanic. So hopefully she'll hold up in a good snowstorm. Anyway, this is the plan right here. You see it? This is the design right here. So with no further ado, let's get to crafting out in the shop with our other beard. Uh-oh. We got a little thunderstorm rolling into the shop up here. I left like 10 things that I need in my car. So, we're headed back there. But you can just see over here, hopefully, all that rain coming in. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Man, right before I turned the camera, I was like, bang! That's why I turned it on. I was hoping to catch a little more of this crazy thunder going on, but no luck. Yeah, man, that's just wild. Look at that rain back there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I'm fast enough, we can get a little time lapse set up and going. Well, first things first, let's get what we left out of the car here. Or we could be wrong and not have actually left it in the car at all. But that rain's so cool, I really am trying to hurry up over here and see if we can't get this little time lapse set up going. So just give me a second. Of course, as soon as I turn off my weather time lapse, it starts dumping the rain outside. Look at this over here. It's like 2 inches deep already. No big deal. So yeah, as much as it looks dreary, it's actually perfect weather for the shop. It keeps it nice and cool in here.
As long as we don't lose power, we have 3 separate phases of power, so as long as we don't lose all 3 of them, it should be cool to keep on cruising. Time will tell, but this has been your weather update. It's my imaginary necktie. For those of you who didn't know, that's my meteorological necktie. Okay? Alright guys, so what I have been thinking before was I was going to try to save these lights even though they're not in the best condition, because I thought it would look really cool to mount them on the exposed part of our frame bar here. But just looking at what we gain and the shape that they're in, and you know the housing's not that durable, I think probably just going to cut that off, because what we gain from doing that is we can trim this a lot closer back into the body and really get aggressive with our angle in here for that piece of the bumper. What I do want to try to do is save the wiring from the back of this, so that if we want to mount like a low profile light bar or something like that on that bar, we still have electrical connections and pre-wired in switches already in the cabin, so that we can just activate it like that. So we're going to try to save the wiring, but I think we're going to go ahead and call the lights a loss. The other one's totally smashed up, just horrible condition. And I'd rather just cut here at the support and just get that extra little bit of angle for the bumper. So I think that's going to be a new part of the plan. I'm going to look at a couple other things, and then we'll get back together when we start actually doing stuff. Alright dudes, as you can probably see, I'm drenched in sweat, and if not, I am. Trust me. As you can see, we got a lot cut in on the bumper here. With the headlight out, so we can really get down in there. But this support is really what I was trying to get down into, because before long, we're going to take this little bad boy, we're going to get it all cleaned up in there. John Reed, before I weld anything. Yes, I'm going to get it all cleaned up. Also, what's up, buddy? Miss you. We're going to get this plate in here, and that plate, once it's welded up, is what we're going to mount this bumper on. But for a quick minute, I'm drenched in sweat. I want to check my phone. Glasses sliding down my face, so I'm going to take a little break ski, and then we'll get back with you. If you couldn't hear me, I said we're going to take a little break ski and get back with you. Shouldn't have thrown that right then. Rookie mistake. Back at it. And I got my bald spot covered once again. For the shoot off from the straight piece of the bumper, I got some rough estimates. Definitely at least a great starting point. So I'm gonna go get some cardboard. I'm gonna cut a template out of that, and then we'll be back over here. We'll see how that lines up, really. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call that the stopping point for this week's episode. Like I said, we were on vacation. There was only so much time to work on the car. We also went clothing shopping. We went hat shopping. We went to a water park. We made some great progress on the Wampa. The front end's coming together. The bumper's coming together nice. I'm thrilled with our progress so far. I do want to thank two entities, I guess. Real quick, I want to thank Ray. Without Ray, none of this would have been possible. Ray got us the Wampa. Ray has supplied us with a fair amount of tools. He's basically a channel sponsor. So Ray, big thanks to you. I also want to thank the Bubble out of Fort Worth. They are going to be our vinyl supplier, I guess. They do custom designs, custom vinyl. They can print anything you want. We're going to be working with them in the future. They hooked us up with the great C4 Garage banner you see back there. So huge thanks to them. I'm super excited to work with them going forward. Another huge thanks to Ray. Without this, we couldn't have done half of what we've already done on this channel. So thanks to everybody involved. Thanks to you guys for watching. If you haven't done it, click that subscribe button and you can watch us do more dumb things with cars. We'll see you next time, everybody.